Last player on the court is Meghan Dizon, and she will return the serve of Leigh Waters. Let's play pickleball. There's a look at Catherine Parenteau, the Michigan State Spartan, now lives in South Florida. Oh, a little inside-out deception from Catherine Parenteau. And finally, there is Meghan Dizon. Played her tennis at BYU and hits the ball as hard as anybody on tour.
Yeah, she's got three things I really look for a right side player. Forehand put away power, great backhand counter, and has become a consistent dinker from the right side as well. Ooh, in the mid-court, thinking that two-handed backhand from Catherine was going to sail long, but Catherine drops it right in there. Just enough on that third shot drop to push Leigh Waters off the kitchen line. And of course, she went for her patented backhand angle.
Great reach from Leigh Waters. These teams have played 3 times, including the final at the Texas Open, and Dizon and Wright have never even won so much as 1 game. So it is a tall order if you look at the history, and you cannot visit the freebie factory and start giving them stuff.
Nice.
Just deep from Catherine, and the fans cheering for her mid-court pickup there.
And we have Dizon over on the left early. Have to monitor how they are going to line up.
3-1-2.
Yeah, I think they're just scared of the serves and running into a problem. Oh,
Side out.
Reasonable first volley from Etta Wright.
That was outstanding. Just, again, just compact
1-3-1.
power. Saw a couple of drop shots in her singles and brought it right to the doubles game.
And I like that. It's more of a bump or topspin. When she goes to the slice, she often telegraphs it, but not when she just puts a hint of topspin on that dropper. Oh, the old pump fake. As Catherine was thinking Leigh was going to continue to come over, she gets caught off guard and loose error.
Side out.
Yeah, if you get an unexpected point, you definitely don't want to then throw the next third into the net. So here we go. That's just pretty set up by that full cut cross-court dink from Etta Wright.
Yeah, the setup shot. Sometimes the put away is more impressive. The setup shot more impressive to me on that previous point. Nice complimentary pickleball setup from Etta, finish from Meghan.
There's that sun. We saw it in the men's match.
I mean, you could see her like clenching her teeth, kind of squinting her eyes. Visibility, obviously a big issue on that overhead.
And a little chat with Meghan Dizon there about what happened there.
4-2-2.
She's trying to tuck that visor as low as she could and just never saw it.
Side out.
Just ferocious.
Yeah, great combination.
To stay off the courts today.
2-4-1.
Yikes, the signature Etta Wright shot, and it finds the net.
Yeah, and that's not even a roll to create. That's a high put away on the backhand side.
2-4-2. Side out.
Just so effective is Catherine Parenteau. Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, the definition of well-rounded. She really has it all.
4-2-1.
Love the move, just no execution.
Yeah, great move. We talked about wingspan neutralizing rolls. Etta has that, so we'll have to see if Anna Leigh Water goes to that shot as much as she's used to doing.
Three winners have been propelled, but then they missed the easiest swing they had in that rally.
5-2-2.
You want to know why they're undefeated? That is it in a microcosm. Great work in the midcourt defending, and then, so here we go. Timeout called by the Utah duo on the other side.
She had to be 39, or 35 to 49. That was the age group. So she was 37, 38 maybe she was.
Wow. Man, those slice cross-court dinks from Etta Wright are really good.
I mean, those are knifey.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it really hit the court and take off. Some nice defense early in the point for Meghan Dizon as well. They're going to need more of that.
Second serve.
Yeah.
I mean, I love hammering it.
Yeah, I mean, you're stepping into the court. Everything's good right at the hip. Just got to put it over the net, but it's the right decision for sure, in my opinion.
Good leave, and we called it the Thomas Wilson yesterday, but she's been doing a lot. It's the Catherine Parenteau.
And she's off the court and has a good read on that ball going out, letting Anna Leigh know. Yeah, and that's one of the downfalls of that knifing slice is there's not a lot of margin for error.
Second serve.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Knowing that Anna Leigh loves to be aggressive in the middle, she rolls it over to the left foot. Nice shot, Meghan.
There is the Etta Wright one-handed backhand, sets up the put away right into the corner. That's why she can be an absolute factor at the line.
Yeah, great combination. Always love from the backhand to the forehand.
Tough luck off the tape for Dizon, but Anna Leigh is all over it.
Yeah, she's anticipating and moving to her left as Meghan is contacting the ball. Just blisters a forehand.
Side out.
Yeah, I understand the idea of the open face paddle, just trying to drop it in, but if you don't hit it perfect, bad things happen.
Second serve.
Nice job from Etta getting that down just enough, forcing Anna Leigh, who was coming in very hot, to hit up on the ball.
Side out.
Same idea going the other way. Etta Wright is going to blister that every time. Well done.
Yeah, little floaty from the midcourt. One from each team the last couple points.
2-7-1. Second
pace
serve.
and angle. Big difference between overheads and tennis to
2-7-2.
pickleball is you cannot hit this plastic ball down and bounce it into the 20th row. Got to find an angle. Well done from AL.
Side out.
Yeah, and the third percentage needs to improve. They're just not getting to the kitchen enough to beat this team.
Second serve.
Yeah, on that previous point, Meghan's about 5 feet behind the baseline, always making your third more difficult with when that is your court positioning.
Point.
And that violent movement forward from Leigh just makes you try to do a little too much. That's what happens there. 8-2.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how much effect court positioning has. They see that it's so tangible to see the good shots, but the good court positioning almost as important.
Wright, beautiful. Meghan Dizon got all her steps in one rally there.
Yeah, that's the movement, though. I mean, there's not a lot of players out here that are going to be able to get over there and hit that kind of shot with the forehand while sliding across the kitchen.
Second serve.
Catherine dives out of the way perfectly there. It's tough when you're running forward and it's right at you.
Yeah, some of these, I mean, I understand why these players are in championship Sundays. The Leaves have been on point in both of our doubles matches. Great eyes.
Point.
Can't blame the sun on that one because it's at her back.
Yeah, you could hear the miss hit, though, just off the top of the paddle.
Yeah, the longer that hangs in the air, your brain just starts being mean to you.
Yeah, and sometimes you just kind of start your stroke or your cadence too early, and it causes problems.
I mean, Meghan Dizon is wondering, what do I have to do? She hit the best roll dink of her life and roped a two-hander and side out.
Well, the roll dinks and 2 huge backhand counters as well. Everything coming back. And Leigh neutralized the roll and avoided the Ernie of Wright, putting it back to the middle of the court.
Point.
It didn't get on top of that.
Oh.
You talked about the open paddle face. That ball definitely with some backspin. So tough to keep backspin in the court.
Point.
Yeah, now it's a little frustration on that one. And Meghan, welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Adam Stone. Thrilled you're here with us. And we've got game point here for the top seed. That is ferocious, and that's why we love women's doubles right there.
Yeah, what a point. And that is the finishing power from Wright that I was talking about earlier. Way to seal the deal.
All right, so they stave off 2 game points coming out of the timeout. And confidence can be a fragile thing. So just stopping those 2, we'll see if maybe they can get a little run.
Yeah. Fragile, fickle, whatever word you want to use, that brain will play tricks on you, Dave.
5-10-1. Second serve.
Yeah, she's sick of getting the angles tracked down, so goes for a violent one there with the roll and keeps it in.
Yeah, and it's always nice when it's shoulder level or above to create that sharp, sharp angle.
Point.
Bang.
Yes, that's a slapper again on the forehand side. And Catherine Parenteau, she is rolling that one-hander and looking for offense from a lot of different spots. And with a comfortable lead, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, and I think that's why this duo is undefeated, because Catherine can play freely and not worry about it.
Point.
Oh, here we go. Another chance to chip away at the lead. That is a great little flick from Meghan Dizon.
Yeah, that is some trickery. And Catherine very good at that shot. A little taste of her own medicine right there.
They are within 2. Wow, and Dizon playing with confidence. You know how you can tell a beautiful poach that she destroyed, and Anna Leigh blocked it back.
What a hold from Anna Leigh on that last shot, though, to kind of have a hiccup in the movement of Meghan Dizon.
They're trying to close out game 1, and they will do it as Wright is extended, and it's amazing. Teams keep getting close, but close isn't it.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
At the start of every game, here we go. Meghan Dizon to get it started. A let serve, much like in tennis. If it lands in the box past the kitchen, we reserve it. I love the aggressiveness.
All of it. Phenomenal roll drop. Great squeeze in the middle from Wright. Counter too good from Catherine. Shocking.
0-0-1.
Oh, my. She tried the Ignatowicz shot.
She certainly did. And not too far from making it either, Dave.
Wow, okay. And just to explain what I mean by that, Ignatowicz had an unbelievable shot the other day that became the #1 play for the first time ever in pickleball on ESPN's Top 10 with the backside of the paddle like Anna Leigh just tried. Go find it if you haven't seen it.
Second serve.
Tough. Nice job by Anna Leigh cutting off that nasty angle for Meghan Dizon. That ball getting on Etta pretty quickly. And I think the #2 play was an NBA posterization dunk. But #1, Pickle, let's go.
Yes, let's definitely go. That is unbelievable. The degree of difficulty. Looking up into the sun. Two-handed backhand above your head so you limit your reach and knocks it with perfect pace into the open court. Might be why she's the best player in the world.
Point.
Yeah, I think that is Etta's ball.
No.
I don't think.
Stop thinking.
1-0-1. Point.
Yeah, nice job there of getting just low enough. And I like the decision to go to the Dizon forehand, not backhand in that particular situation.
That is beautiful from Wright, and that's when everybody goes, what is the magic in getting there?
Side out.
Nice job from Etta in the corner pocket, and you know you can't win every poach. So
No.
I like the decision to go for it, but opponent's too good on that particular point for Anna Leigh.
Oh my goodness, and that gets bunted into the back corner. Off speed, Anna Leigh is like, yeah, we got away with one there, but I'll take it.
Point.
Yeah, not sure what happened there, but roped drive and an awkward swing from Catherine, which is a statement we just don't say too often.
Yeah, did that just graze the net? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, and the dreaded HTP instead of the ATP there hit the post, and she had plenty of room.
Yeah, and that was a serious ting, too. Nice job of the court microphone picking up that soundbite.
Yeah, they're going to have Doink Cam at the Super Bowl this year in case somebody hits the upright in the Super Bowl. Would beat them to it.
Point.
All right, a little offense on the left hip there for Meghan Dizon, and forcing Catherine to go to one hand, because if that ball's 6 inches higher, Catherine's going to crush it with two.
Yeah, I think Meghan's playing terrific on the right side. Yeah, a little too high, but if you want to know how hard these ladies are working, just listen to those feet. It sounds like a basketball game out of there with everyone trying to get in optimal position throughout this match.
2-3-1. Point.
Yeah, I mean, if she's going to switch over there and go to the left side, she has to be offensive. Just the counterattack ability of Catherine Parenteau has really been on point throughout this match.
Point.
Etta knew she was in trouble and made him hit one more ball at least.
Yeah, and that's the perfect example of what I was talking about on the one-handed miss from Catherine earlier. That ball up around the shoulders, and as you said, that's a night-night situation, Dave.
4-3-1.
So the top seed back in front. Yeah, and there's stubborn is an aggressive word, but Meghan and Etta, I think, finally are going to go like, we got to get Etta back to the left side. I think they'll switch here. Oh, she read that like her favorite book.
Yeah, and Etta, when she does shuffle over to the middle of the court, often pushes that forehand dink over to the left side of the left-handed player, or left-sided player, so good read from Anna Leigh.
Point. Six, 3-2. Point.
Wow, and a couple of routine misses, and you know that's when you look up. She just gets that out, throws it back into the kitchen, and plays on. Here we go, up 4. Oh no, and that's just cannot happen.
Yeah, we saw about 10 of those yesterday, and none of them went out on that big forehand from Dizon.
Side out.
Yeah, and for Catherine, it's really not just the lack of errors, it's the neutralizing and the putting out of the fires, like you mentioned, Dave. That combination, when paired with such a dynamic partner, is the reason why their record is what it is.
Yeah, and I look forward to her mixed doubles journey here. She's playing with Jack Sock, who's not in this tournament. They will be together in Mesa. That's going to be fun to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
Point.
reasonably high ceiling for Jack Sock.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say,
I think
Dave?
so. I think you can't even see the ceiling. That's how high it is.
Side out.
Yeah, so that's, you know, you talk about Ben adding the 200 backhand roll. That's one where if Etta had
8-4-1.
that, that's a ball that she could do a lot of damage with potentially.
Point.
Yeah, and then the slice has been a great shot for her on the backhand side, but I mentioned those margins, and we've had a couple catch the tape and a couple go wide, so if you have another option, that could really help the situation.
Man,
Point.
just
Game
so
point.
ready and just pop that right back at Etta Wright, and we are at game point.
10-4-1.
And why not end it with an ATP for AL Dub? 11-8, 11-4. 60-0 is just one game away.
Yeah, they are certainly firing on all cylinders right now. I haven't seen more than maybe 1 or 2 points in a row of loose play from these two throughout the first 2 games.
Oh, you harken back to that quarterfinal 8-1. The Kawamotos were up on them ever since that moment. They have been flowing so well. Can they win it in 3? We'll see.
Hey. Winner stays on.
002. You can't name a lot of things that I didn't do. I'm stacking paper like a book, not a Kindle. Think I'm like me anymore. I'm so flashy, I don't even say cheese anymore. I don't just want it, I just want more. I'm a major key in this game, and these keys open doors. I'm a big mood. Yeah, big mood. You can't name a lot of things that I didn't do. I'm stacking paper like a book, not a Kindle. You outdated, I'm the one they getting into, and I don't break a shit. Let's get it. I'm going all in, you know I stay ballin'. I'm going all in, you know I stay ballin'.
Match point.
In the country, and just like you said, they want more.
Oh, they do want more. No way. No way. Oh, she almost got that one, too. Come on, Catherine. That is why the best fighter we've got. She puts them out and then almost got that last one. Man, is she good.
Point.
And that's an easy one.
1-0-1.
They can breathe for
Yeah.
just a second to Meghan and Etta.
Ooh, goes for that patented one-handed poke there and just pulled it wide.
Yeah, that looked like a James Ignatowicz
Yeah.
full cross court. Don't see that quite as often as some of the other spots of the court on that shot from Catherine.
Looking forehand and then took a big swat at it.
Yeah, she did. And, you know, I know she's off the line often with her counters, but I think she was a bit too far there in that position.
Well, you said a dip in level, or at least visits to the freebie factory, so got a couple here in this service opportunity.
She third shot lobbed on the wrong side, Dave.
She sure did. The other side, that would have been perfect because they would have had to bounce. No one can see it.
I'm surprised some players haven't taken more advantage of that after seeing Dekel Bar struggle with the overheads.
Yeah, well, we saw Etta Wright barely make contact with one, and no one has gone back to that well. So she does go with something off speed, but it was not going to be good at all until it hit the tape.
Yeah, I wonder if that was just a sharp angle or possibly a little droppage going on, but it was a different stroke for sure.
Wow, that was bizarre, but got away with it, and then Etta misses the serve. Had her leaning, but boy, that is a thin margin there.
Yeah, it is. And she had some topspin on it, and she goes to that shot. So pushing it wide there is a bit of a surprise.
Second serve.
Nice little half Ernie from Meghan Dizon, forcing Anna Leigh into a very tough shot. Couldn't come up.
0-3-2.
Jeez. I mean, she's several of these when she gets put in a bad spot or being contacted behind her body, and she's still getting it back over.
Oh man, they got away with it. But this is when they switch back and forth, they forget that alpha beta you talk about, and it's not good. They got away with something.
3-1-1.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. If you're gonna switch, you must concede. And Etta looked like she was playing the left from the right there, and it worked out for that 1 point.
Okay, and the other one sails a bit deep.
4-1-2.
And it's Etta Wright putting out fires all over the yard there. My goodness.
Yeah, the hand speed is electric out here. It really is.
5-1-2.
Roped in the corner from
or gal to hit it hard. Technique and leverage is so important, and she has both.
really nice all the way around there, and coming out of the timeout and grabbing that. That's when you often see Anna Leigh and Catherine just take off, but they said 7-1.
7-1. What a turn of events. Great play. Yeah, nice step over from Anna Leigh to the left shoulder, the back side of Etta Wright, who was leaning a little bit to the forehand side.
Ooh,
Second serve.
Just kind of pushed and guided from Anna Leigh. And Howard Hepworth says he called it out. They look over at their bench. They couldn't be farther away from it.
Yeah, well, Anna Leigh looked at both refs and then was looking for anyone else.
Yeah. Is anyone in the crowd with me on this? I should have made that. Well, she did not. Come on. Oh, come on. She's not there, though. Wow.
Yeah, if she would have got that one, I would have left the truck, Dave.
Yes, it would have been over. Solo for the rest of the day. Adam's out of here. But the development on the scoreboard, you know, I mentioned they played 3 times and they'd never won a game before. So this is significant if they can get all the way there.
Second serve.
That one's in.
Yeah, and about 75% too. Perfect job of taking a bit of pace off to keep it in.
Just unrelenting pressure.
It certainly was, and I like what Meghan did, kind of coming in hot, trying to turn defense to offense, but ladies on the near end weathered that storm.
Oh my goodness. The footwork to get to that shot, and then just the thought that maybe I should do this is ridiculous.
Yeah, and Etta was just frozen. I can't blame her. Very slippery attack from Anna Leigh Waters.
Here they come, and you saw that just balletic grace of Catherine Parenteau earlier, and that uses that offhand for balance, just never out of touch, and then Anna Leigh finishes it off. Oh no. And Meghan Dizon as well, so here we go. Lead is cut in half.
Ooh, nice leave from Anna Leigh Waters. And Catherine Parenteau getting that initial speed up down at the feet of Meghan Dizon. No way to keep it in from that point.
Oh my goodness. Not just ATP defense, but ATP defense winner.
Oh, Etta Wright, ladies and gentlemen. Unreal.
Anna Leigh's like, I did everything right. I filled where I'm supposed to go. That's so good. Ooh, off the tape. And that was so necessary as Catherine and Anna Leigh were playing at a fast pace. This is when they start erasing deficits in a hurry. A little help off the tape to go with the brilliance of Etta and see if they can get off 7. And just a simple block there with an out of position Waters.
Yeah, and a nice job on not trying to do too much from Meghan Dizon, as clearly when Anna Leigh goes for that Ernie, they're going to be slightly out of position, like you said.
Yeah, and just untimely third misses here. Let's see if they can get the ball on the ground here. Well, she returns the favor.
That's right. There's just something about those third shot misses that are a bit more spirit breaking than other misses.
Anna Leigh tugs it back through the middle and gets it again.
Yeah, I'm not sure she's going to win that particular pattern over 50%, but it worked right there. The mid-firefight reset. That is another thing that separates, you know, 4 or 5s and lower level pros from what we're seeing right now.
7-8-1.
They are all the way back within 1. And we are tied, and they are going to serve as fast as Howard Hepworth can call the score here. We are tied. Here we go.
Man, that's a beautiful carve, whether it's from the kitchen line or a first volley keeping her opponents back.
Snowman in the desert here at 8-8-2. Oh my, and that rides the rail but doesn't come over, and now they have the lead and are 2 points from taking this match in 3 straight.
9-8-2.
Wow, freebies just flowing out of the factory here, and we are at match point.
10-8-2.
$60-0 for Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau. They dig out of a 7-1 hole in game 3, and they continue to say, come on, ladies, try and beat us. You can't do it.
Like, I almost want to be surprised by game 3 with that 7-1 score line for Wright and Meghan Dizon, but I'm just not. I'm just not. There's no way to be given this #1 seed's body of work.
So, they have done it again. Leigh Waters, 2/3 of the way to the Triple Crown. She'll play mixed doubles with Ben later today, and we will give them a trophy when we come back.
Leigh, you are a part of the #1 doubles team in the world. Do you ever feel that undefeated pressure when you hop onto the court?
Sometimes. It depends how crazy social media is going. I think I probably shouldn't look at it, but when I see, oh, 59-0, you know, they got to get to 60, and I'm like, no, we're trying to get to 100. Don't think about the 60.
And you are now 60-0. How do you feel?
Feels pretty good, honestly. Thank you, guys. I just think Catherine and I have a lot of belief in our game and in each other, so I think we were down in this game again. Hats off to Meghan and Etta for playing an amazing game, but even when our opponents are playing amazing and we're not playing too great, I think we still believe that we can come back, and I think this weekend we've showed that a lot. So next tournament, hopefully we don't have to show that again, but if our opponents keep playing this well, I think we might have to.
And Catherine, how do you turn your offense back into defense?
I think it's a lot of practice. I think, you know, just kind of anticipate and just seeing, you know, if they're close to the line or if they're backing up, just kind of anticipation, and the more experience you have, the easier it is to see to kind of like go from defense to offense.
All right, let's get the trophy into your guys' hands. We've got Carrie Griffith from our title sponsor, Veolia. Carrie.
Congratulations on your championship win. What a great match. We're so excited to be here. 170 years, Veolia has been helping cities, industries, and communities to protect and recycle their most important resources, whether it's water, waste, or energy, and in the face of environmental challenges. That's why we are so proud to be the official sustainability provider for the PPA Tour, because the PPA shares our values of inclusion and equity, and we're also working together to become more environmentally sustainable. So thank you, and congratulations, Leigh and Catherine, on such a great win.
Dave.
They did it again, and they did it again impressively. So we've had 4 ladies on the court just now. Now we're going to just have